guys, welcome back to another episode of StudyBreakGaming. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Jared.
And we are playing more Injustice Gods Among Us. Hell yeah, we're almost done with this game,
We're
right?
on Wonder Woman,
Chapter
yeah. 11. How many chapters are in this game?
12.
Are there really?
I think so. Like, Superman's the last one.
Yeah, he is the last one, because it's Superman v Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Best movie that ever come out this summer.
Dude, okay, you know what bugged me about this game? Shazam doesn't get a level.
Yeah, no.
Like, Batman gets 2 levels,
That's
and Shazam gets none.
That's because there's no Shazam, except for the one who gets his face melted off.
He's like a big member of the Justice League.
No, he isn't. It shows
yeah,
how...
he is. He took Cyborg's place.
Okay, see, that statement in and of itself.
Yeah.
Took
true.
Cyborg's place.
Cyborg's place. Aw, poor Cyborg.
I mean, he never should have been on the team.
That's true. I do like him more as a Teen Titan, but whatever.
How do I block bullets?
With your wristband, of course. That is a huge freaking AK-47.
Wow, I like how he's just neatly aiming at her gauntlet.
Yeah. You should probably not do that.
Nah, man, this is how you do things in war.
See, it's because of her new outfit design. He knows the rest of it's bulletproof. So he's got to aim for the parts that aren't. Just button mash.
Wolverines! Wait, is he a communist?
He might be actually. He's from one of those like satellite like
countries no one cares about.
Yeah, in South America,
riddled with drug problems.
Yeah. So I don't know. It might be.
Oh shit.
Could be for all we know.
Yeah. Notice how I'm not doing any combos that probably should be.
Nah, that's fine though. Wonder Woman doesn't need combos.
Wonder Woman.
But what was I gonna say about Shazam? Oh, so you know how like The Rock is gonna be Shazam in the new?
He's Shazam? I thought he was
no, he's gonna be Black Adam.
Like
Black
he
Adam.
should.
Yeah. And like, I was thinking about it the other day, and I was talking to some friends, and one of my buddies is a big wrestling fan, and like when I was a kid, I would watch wrestling, you know.
Who didn't?
And
back in the early 2000s.
Like, back when The Rock was still wrestling, and so we were just talking about like how funny it would be if The Rock like came out as like Black Adam and he just said all of like his old catchphrases in the movie. He did like all of his old shtick. Like he went up to Billy Batson's like, "Who in the blue hell are you?" And Billy Batson's just like, "I'm shit. It doesn't matter who you are, Billy Batson." And just like gets totally indignant and just like gives him the people's elbow and shit. I don't know. I thought that would be
Oh, okay, Kyle.
I thought that's just like my fever dream that I want to happen and my other friends want to happen.
It's okay. It's okay, we know you're weird.
No, because like that's really the best version of The Rock.
Actually, I'm led to believe The Rock was so good, he killed wrestling.
He killed wrestling.
Because after is wrestling as big as it was back?
No,
like I said,
near.
After he left, it died.
That's true. I mean, granted, I haven't really followed wrestling since he left.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still popular, but it's not as big as it was.
No, not anywhere near.
Like Hulk Hogan built it up, and then The Rock just rode it to death.
Yeah.
Or he just killed it by being so good.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, it's not as ubiquitous as it once was.
Because it used to be everyone.
Yeah, like every kid at school had their favorite wrestler, you know? And it wasn't just like oh, the cool kids or the nerdy kids or whoever. It was like everybody. It
was like
wrestling.
Pokemon.
Yeah, it was like exactly.
I think it was just a weird point in time that we were in.
You know what? Another thing that was exactly like that, and still to some degree is COD. Do you remember like Modern Warfare 2 came out?
I didn't play that shit because I'm not a noob.
All right, so if you weren't weird like Jared,
I'm normal.
When that game came out, I remember like going to school and like.
Dude, what do you even talk about?
What?
What do you even talk about for COD? What do you talk about?
Well, like they would talk about like, you know, online play and like all the like different loadouts you can get and what your favorite loadout was and what your like best games were and what your best KD is and stuff like that.
Yeah, but your KD always goes down.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I remember going to school and like legitimately going into like chemistry class and seeing like a bunch of like football players talking with like a bunch of like super nerdy kids, and they're all like, "Oh, dude, that game last night." They're like high-fiving each other, and there's just like the social interaction of COD like broke down social barriers, you know. And they're just like, "Oh man, your KD, oh, it was so high last night. I freaking sucked last night, but you played good." And like, "Yo, you remember shooting that one guy? That was cool." And like, it was like something that completely crossed like social and cultural barriers.
I don't know, like oddly enough, in high school I played the least amount of video games.
Really?
Yep. I was like,
what'd you do? Read comic books or something?
No, I just played.
Because I know you weren't dating.
I was trying to.
Sorry.
But I'm just too awesome. So most people can't handle me.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I've only found one person.
The only thing I was doing in high school was like playing video games and like playing hockey too.
See, I was just not doing stuff like that. I was just hanging out with my friends, doing normal people stuff.
Normal people stuff.
Like killing people. What?
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 Huh?
Who said that?
Oh, later.
What do even people say?
How come those Amazons go away after the
Because she was like, fuck, oh, how do I do that again?
I don't know. That was sick though.
Yeah, that was really cool. That would have worked better if I knocked him down.
Drop kick uppercut.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think
First
so
hits.
how do I figure it out? Oh.
Oh, don't let her do that. Or him do that.
Yeah, you don't know what Aries' preferred pronoun is.
Aries.
You don't know what his pronouns are.
I mean, I assume it's like
What is that?
masculine pronouns
Kyle,
just because he's.
Kyle, that's cisnormative.
Yeah, that's true.
And you know I'm being entirely facetious right now, right?
Yeah, but you do have a point.
No, I don't. Aries is a man. Has always been a dude.
He's always been a dude.
Except for the weird fan fiction. Where,
Yeah.
not the weird fan fiction. Rule, what was the... What was
I have
that
no
rule
idea
of the
what you're
internet?
talking about.
No, because you know how there's a rule of the internet, if it exists, someone will fuck it?
You mean if it exists, there's a porn of it?
No, anyone... No, that's not really...
I don't know what the rule is.
Basically, there's a rule, I can't remember what
You go to
number it
different
is.
parts of the internet.
There's a
than I do.
rule? There's always a gender bent rule. There's always a gender bent version, is what I'm saying.
Okay. I like how they're just kicking the shit out of each other, and now they're just having like a polite conversation.
And all this is making Ares stronger.
Dude, double Batman drop kicks.
Why didn't they just break his back? Because irony.
Because they don't get irony on Earth 2.
Is this Earth 2? Or is this Earth 4? Which Earth is
I don't
this?
know. So you heard about the new Injustice game coming out, right?
Yeah, I heard
You saw
about
the-
it.
you
but
saw
I
the
haven't-
trailer?
Nope.
Oh, it's actually really cool.
Well, they did leave it to interpretation that he was going to escape. That's not
Yeah,
interpretation.
I don't know
it
if
was-
that's what it's because from what I read online, from like IGN and stuff, it's about like the aftermath of capturing Superman and like people forming like factions and stuff, and different people siding with different factions, and like Batman trying to clean up all the mess. But the
I'm led to
trailer
believe
is
there's
cool.
only one faction, two factions. The guys with Batman and everyone else.
Whatever.
That's really what it always comes down to, because Batman's the one going around and solving all the problems.
Yeah, I guess. But the trailer is really cool. Like, basically, most of the trailer is just like the Flash like beating the shit out of Superman, and then Batman
What?
beating the shit out of everybody, and then
Batman
them all
being-
like fighting each other and getting like armor, and it's crazy. You have
What?
to watch it. It's
I
pretty
guess
cool.
I have to watch it.
But like Batman, he gets like this weird armored suit like near the end of the trailer, and it kind of looks like the Batman Beyond armor. And I got really excited. I was like, "Oh my god, is that where we're going with this Batman Beyond?"
Wait.
You get
This
Jeremy
never
Renner.
happened. In the comic books, Trigon doesn't exist. She can't be Trigon's servant. No, he does exist, but he's technically dead at this point in time. So he can't have her.
It's
his
not
powers.
canon, damn it.
Because like in the comic books, Trigon gets sent to a limbo verse with Dr. Fate.
God, you're such a nerd right now.
I'm
In the
right.
comic book, this doesn't happen.
No, because it's supposed to be the prequels.
No, I know, I agree.
So like none of the prequels directly contradict the source material.
No, I just think that whoever writes those comic books should have paid more attention to this game. You know,
I feel like they
made
just-
it fit accordingly.
I'm just waiting to see how they're gonna add it, Trigon in. Because in the comic books, Harley Quinn and Billy Batson are technically friends in the loosest sense of the term.
Really?
Because Harley.
All I remember from reading was that Harley Quinn admitted to Black Canary that she got pregnant with the Joker's baby, and like it lives like.
God damn it!
It's
It's spamming so hard.
It's spamming.
It's spamming.
She has a name.
Yeah, it's a demonic entity. It's an it. It doesn't matter. No, but yeah, after she gets over the Joker's death, she just starts palling around, like.
She's friends with Green Arrow, isn't she?
Yeah, but Green Arrow's dead.
He's dead.
He's like super dead.
And then Black Canary goes off to Other Earth, where
no, she's super dead, but then Fate brings her back.
Yeah.
Not dead, and
takes her to the Earth where Oliver's alive, and she's dead.
Yeah, which is unnatural.
Doesn't matter.
It's unnatural.
Doesn't matter. OTP.
There we go.
One true pairing.
Yeah, well,
they have to be together.
No,
even if it bends the laws of reality.
No, Kyle. Smoak and Green Arrow.
Who?
Smoak.
Smoak?
That's how you spell it.
Felicity Smoak?
Yeah, that's how you spell it. It's not smoke, it's Smoak.
Since you finished watching Arrow, the 4th season of Arrow, we can finally talk about it.
The ending wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but then after I thought about some things,
it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. But the thing that really gets me about the whole season,
why did he have all those souls when he didn't really need them for Ollie to stop him?
Yeah,
because it really didn't do anything.
I didn't give a shit about that. Like, none of that really.
It did.
I don't know.
Matters to everyone.
It sort of bored me because I already knew Ollie's gonna win. You know, like.
And that didn't bore you about all the other episodes, all the other seasons?
Well,
actually,
it didn't, because the others, like the first 2 seasons, were pretty enthralling. So it's like,
yeah,
it's not if he's gonna win, it's how he's gonna win. Because like everything is just like, especially in the second season when Slade takes over, everything is stacked against him. It's like his mom gets killed, and like Slade just kind of proves that he can just walk in and fuck him up whenever he wants. So it was interesting to watch. But like this, you're just like, all right, Damien Dark's like whatever, and
I mean,
like, all these guys are whatever.
Because I think all the villains he's been fighting are quote unquote too strong.
Yeah.
Or too built up to be crazy strong.
I don't know.
And then just the fight, the takedown is very. Like, it's not satisfying.
I think we talked about this off camera, but like they keep making the city like the city is the ultimate stake, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean,
and this season was like the world was at stake
really.
Because like everything they sent off all the nuclear weapons, you know.
It was at stake until the point where it was just focused on the city.
Yeah, and I think that for next season they should like scale down a little bit. Like the stakes should be a little bit more personal, you know, and not just like, oh, it's gonna be a city catastrophe. It should be like a catastrophe for just Team Arrow. Just so that you get a little bit more personalized storytelling.
So I'm like...
Oh, Wonder Woman.
No, because the Amazons march against Superman after this, right?
No, they march against... Oh, yeah, because this Wonder Woman... Oh, spoiler alert. Yeah. This Wonder Woman beats this...
No way!
This not Wonder Woman.
You mean runner-up Wonder Woman?
Yeah, runner-up
runner-up Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman who needs a man to feel purpose. She betrays her sisters.
To be fair, she was the person who led Superman down the path of darkness first. She was like, just start killing people, dude.
Yeah, dude. That's one thing that when I was reading the comics, and like also while playing this game, I felt it was really disrespectful to Wonder Woman. Because she's like one of the holy trinity in DC. I mean, for her to just go evil like that quickly was kind of fucked up.
It's not so much evil as it's like... You just gotta resort to more drastic measures.
But like Wonder Woman's all about like bringing peace to man's world.
Yeah, by killing everyone until the last person's dead.
Yeah, this version is, but like,
because like
I didn't like that. I thought that Wonder Woman should have been like on Batman's side.
In year 4, she's, or at least in the later years after Sinestro, he started siding with Sinestro. Then she's like, "Come on, Superman, are you sure this is a good idea? Like, come on, you're working with Sinestro. Are you sure?" You sure, bruh?
And then she still wants to hit that Superman.
Dude, there has been no hint of romance in the comic book. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Like, it'll have to be in year 5. I don't know when they're gonna give up on the year thing and just start doing the aftermath. Because honestly, the Injustice comic book probably would have been better if it was just an aftermath comic book.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you have so much more to work with than. We have an endpoint. We have to work our way there.
But that's what the new game is going to be about.
Yeah, they should have just made a comic book.
Yeah.
It would have been... Sorry, it would have been a better...
But then it doesn't leave the game for any sequel.
Yeah.
So I get why they did it.
Yeah, I get that, but it just would have been better storytelling as a comic.
But this also reminds me of like
But yes, it
how
was.
in Superman, Wonder Woman, the comic.
Never read it because it's gonna be crap.
No, it's actually pretty good, and it kind of confirmed my
You mean
love for the Superman Wonder Woman relationship because they do work really well together, and
yeah, but I
they
think
play off each other really well.
It's better for Batman Superwoman. That's better because there's a humanizing element.
I don't know. I've always kind of seen.
I mean,
Batman
she's not.
with-
Even, I mean, she's made out of clay. Batman's a human. You know.
I've always seen
shit, I'm
Batman
dead.
like at the end of the day, like hanging up his cowl and going to live with
An
like,
immortal clay woman who never ages.
like Catwoman or Talia al Ghul,
And get old.
or like
Fuck that noise.
Or also like Silver St. Cloud is up there for me.
You mean that sexy that minx? What was it? I think that.
What?
It was so forgettable.
In what? What are you
in
talking about?
Gotham.
Oh, that was gross, dude.
Her character is so forgettable.
They made her like way too sexual, and she's like 14 years old. I was
Kyle,
like, stop it.
kids
dude.
these
This
days
is
are
not
getting
good.
more sexualized.
I know, but it's not like, ugh, that's.
Yeah, no, it's gross.
It's just so gross because like that dude, what's his name, the main villain guy, he's just like
Nope,
so.
wait. Yeah. Where she's talking about how we shouldn't be just
Good
fighting.
speech, Wonder Woman. But like that dude was just so into getting his Silver St. Cloud, his niece, I guess, and Bruce Wayne together. It was like creepy.
Well, I mean, that was the whole
I
plan.
mean, he had alternative motives, but like it was just weird.
It,
Like especially when he was like captured, you know, right before he was they were gonna like sacrifice him. And he's like, "Oh, go in there and prove your worth by seducing him one more time." And I was like, "What is the point of this?"
wait a second.
This is the coolest version of Doomsday ever. He's
I
like
gotta say,
Mohawk.
the Mohawk completely undermines Doomsday, in my opinion.
Why? I like it. I think it's cool.
It looks.
He looks like Mr.
It looks
T.
more like a faux hawk than a mohawk.
It's just spikes on his head. Like I think that's cool.
See, here's another thing that I don't get. What Superman, why he just doesn't do, is in.
I like how they headbutt each other.
Because was in the comic books, there's a part where Darkseid invades,
Uh-huh.
and then Superman goes into space and just eye laser beams to death all the parademons.
Yeah.
Why isn't this just happening right now with the Insurgency?
Because plot convenience.
Yeah.
And also the comic books, like we said before, like they don't really follow this
Because
game very well.
Because in the comic books, the Amazons do prepare to fight Superman. That's because Zeus is like, Superman's being
fuck this guy.
No, he's like, he's being worshipped as a god. I'm the one true god. Worship me. And he starts blasting all these holy buildings, and the Amazons go to fight.
Like,
And Hercules
I think
dies.
they might have done it, but like in some comics. But
Wait,
like,
why are they
I wanna
fighting?
See, like,
Kyle,
the
why are they
Spectre-
fighting?
Oh, because reasons.
'Cause
Oh, it's something like Batman wants to go back to.
his Earth to pull
his-
Superman, but he's like, no.
No, he
it's
wants
better.
the other Batman to go back, and like all the other heroes to go back to their Earth. I can't remember. Something like
That's
that.
kind of dumb. But then Superman ends up showing up.
Yeah.
He's like, our Superman's stronger than yours.
That's because he fights for the side of justice.
Again,
Oh, wow.
another Batman
Well, it's
fight.
because this is just Batman the video game.
Yeah, it is.
And even the comic.
But you know what? That's smart of DC to cash in on how popular Batman
No.
became.
What do you mean
like-
became? He was always the most popular.
No.
Yeah, he was. Since when was he not the most popular DC superhero?
I feel like Superman's always been just the most popular.
how many
superhero
Superman
in
movies
general.
are there?
Counting whatchamacallit,
Which one?
Batman v Superman, there's 6.
No, how many Batman movies are there?
Oh shit. 2 Tim Burton, 2 what's his name, and then 3 Christopher Nolans. So
How many?
7 plus Batman v Superman 8. So I mean that's 2 more, but like. Oh wait, no, I forgot the Superman Returns. So 7 to 8.
And look at all the animated movies.
Yeah, I can't list all of them.
So, like I said,
I probably
people-
could. It'd take me a while though.
Yeah, but just think of how many. There are overwhelmingly large amounts of Batman films than there are Superman ones.
Yeah, I know, but just as like,
Ow.
I'm just
That
saying, like,
didn't
up
work.
until like, when did Batman Begins come out? 2005. Like Superman was probably the most well-known superhero in the world.
Yeah.
And Batman became way more popular because the Nolan trilogy was so freaking
awesome.
good. Yeah.
Or at least the first two.
The first two were great.
Unfortunately, you had to, for the third one, they had to go up against the second one, which you really can't beat.
Yeah, that's really tough. But, you know, it's one of those things where Batman became so popular that, like,
it's like
they started to just base everything around Batman. That's why in Batman v Superman, Superman has, like, so few lines, and Batman has, like, a bunch of, like, lines and flashbacks and, like, character development, and Superman barely gets any.
I was gonna say, it's like if you go to, like, how do I put this in terms of concerts? What would be a really good artist right now? It's like
I don't know. I don't listen to popular music.
I was gonna say, it's like if you go to a Beyonce concert and the Beatles open. You can't really go backwards from that. It's kind of hard to top.
Oh man, but like, did you know that Spider-Man in the newest Captain America Civil War movie has more lines of dialogue than Superman does in his own fucking film?
That's not his own movie. It's a joint custody
his and
film.
Batman's own film. He's one of the titular characters, and he has less lines
you know what, Kyle?
than Spider-Man does.
Kyle, you said it. Like the bird.
Shut up. But you get what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I know.
I don't know. It's so disappointing, and like Henry Cavill, like people are giving him so much shit. But he's a good actor, and he just gets nothing to do.
Well, it's because the character he's playing and with the direction they're going, it's just hard for Superman to actually be Superman.
It's just, I don't know. There's so much about that film that annoys me.
That face.
Oh my god.
That is the face of a man. He's like,
love that Batman disgruntled face.
You have no idea how to use it. I was hoping you wouldn't think that.
Do they really even have to talk out loud? Like, shouldn't they just know what the other one's thinking?
yeah, but then it'd be not
it'd be weird. It wouldn't be as dynamic.
Yeah, it'd be weird.
Oh my god, who could it be?
I like how Flash is on the other side just running.
Yeah, Flash is just running like, alright, anytime you wanna come get all the people and come back over here. I'm still running, Superman. We're kind of on a clock now. Alright, so I think we're gonna end it there. Oh,
that was this video.
God. Yeah, that was this video. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below. What do you guys think of the new Injustice trailer?
The one I haven't seen.
Yeah, the one Jared hasn't seen.
I have no opinion.
And subscribe.
Actually, wait. No, I do have an opinion. My statement is everything I don't watch shit, so anything I haven't watched is shit. So the trailer is shit.
Wow. Okay, varying opinions up here. But anyway, subscribe to stay up to date with all our latest content, and we'll see you later, guys.